House Party by Eric Walters, Chapter 4. I wrapped up the last figurine with toilet paper and carefully put it in the box beside the others. I was taking Jen's advice to heart. I was going to make sure there wasn't much left for anybody to break. It was starting to look like we'd just moved in. Actually, I was starting to put things in the same boxes we'd used to move with. The boxes had been unpacked and put into the crawl space under the stairs. Now they'd be repacked and put back down there. I just wanted to be safe. Better safe than sorry. Then again, if I really wanted safe, we wouldn't be throwing this party to begin with. I knew part of the reason I wanted to have the party. I was 15, which meant I was almost 16, but I wasn't a baby anymore. They didn't trust me to be home alone for a night by myself. How fair was that? By next year, I could live on my own if I wanted. I could sleep alone, at least with Jen here, have a party, a small gathering, and take care of everything, including myself. This wasn't just a party, it was a declaration of independence. With Jen upstairs, I'd had a lot of time to think about things like that, maybe more time than was wise. I also thought things through and was thinking maybe we shouldn't have the party. The problem was, now that we'd invited people, I didn't know how to unthrow it. Besides, I couldn't let my parents be right, even if they knew we were wrong. Wow. I turned around. Jen was standing right behind me. You've really cleaned the place out, she said. I've tried. It wasn't just the figures, but the vases and ornaments. I'd even moved 2 glass-topped coffee tables in the basement and removed the lights that sat on them. I figured out if it isn't broken, I figured it out, it can't be broken, I paused. Do you think anything will get broken? I'm not with the psychic hotline, but what's left to get broken? I looked around. There was still a lot of stuff in the room, but nothing that could really be broken. It wasn't like somebody was going to break the piano. I guess you're right. How did things go for you? I asked. I invited a few more people. Just a few, right? Of course. You were up there a long time, I said suspiciously. Mostly I was just lurking around on MSN, trying to see if I could figure out if anybody was talking about coming here tonight. And she shook her head. Not a word. Instantly, I went from thinking we shouldn't be throwing a party to worrying about there being too many people to feeling worried that there wouldn't be enough people. I looked around the room. It was a big, semi-empty room in a big house. It could hold a whole lot of people. And the more I cleared away, the more people it could hold. We could invite a few more, I said. That would be smart, Jen said. Nothing is more loser than throwing a party and having nobody come. That would be awful for me. For me? Don't you mean us? It wouldn't be good for me, but it's not like it's my house. I was going to argue, but she was right. It was my house. And I would be the one with the most to lose if this didn't go right. Well, do we invite more people? She asked. My grandmother used to say, in for a penny, out for a pound. And that means? It means that we invite some more people. Jen said, I think your grandma is one smart lady. I don't think any of this has to do with being smart, I said. Okay, maybe smart isn't the right word. So you're okay with us inviting more people, right? I don't want to do anything if you don't want me to do it. It is your house. I didn't answer right away. Maybe it wasn't too late to be smart and call the whole thing off. Well, Jen asked. I don't know. I'm just worried. Sometimes when I'm worried about something happening, I try to imagine what would be the very worst thing that could happen, Jen said. And that's supposed to make me feel better? It does. Think about it. What's the worst thing that could happen? I don't know. I guess something gets broken, I said. You've pretty well taken care of that. She was right. I had done a good job of putting everything away. Somebody could spill something on the carpet, I said. Or throw up on the carpet, Jen added. That would be worse. But either way, we'd just clean it up. Anything else? My parents finding out would be pretty bad. You're right, but whether it's 15 people or 25, they're going to. They're going to be just as mad. So there's nothing worse about being slightly bigger, she paused. So? So we invite more people. Yes, sir, Jen said. She first saluted me, and then she disappeared down the stairs. I took a deep breath. This was starting to feel like it was spinning faster and faster. It was almost like I was climbing onto a roller coaster. There's that moment when they strap you in, when you know you're going on a ride, and you really don't know how much fun or how scary it's going to be, but you have no choice. You're going. Some people loved roller coasters. I didn't.